All right, y'all. Welcome back to the Peter Weestraw Show, man. We do this for educational and research purposes only. We do not condone in violence. We don't condone the use of drugs. We do this so the kids and children and the younger adults can grow and be productive citizens of society. Hey, man, with that being said, man, this is story time, but I'm answering the question really with a story time. So I got somebody in my in my inbox, man, on one of my social medias asking me how did I start smoking juice and why did I start smoking juice? Because they everybody got their own opinion of what juice is and what it do to you and how it make people act. Well, I first time I smoked some juice was like 1993 or 92, man. I was like 15. I was like 15, 16 years old. I can't remember, 14, 15, somewhere around in there. And I was smoking it with the G homies. You know what I'm saying? The G homie, back then they would go to the South and they would get a dime stick, be wrapped up in a piece of foil. It'd be about this big. And they go to the hill. They would go holler at Spook on the hill, or they would go like to Oak Cliff, holler at Rachel like on Lee Crest. It was everywhere. They would go to the Black Gates. And Jungle Juice was everywhere, man. You know what I'm saying? Back then, it wasn't shunned and looked upon as something bad. Like that's what it was. Uh, but we didn't smoke it like that. We smoked it we got amped up and went in and put in work. Like I said, man, I'm not no gangbanger no more, man. That stuff's silly, man. It's beneath me. We too old to be around there gang banging and set tripping, you know what I'm saying, and getting into it with brothers because of a color, because of where they from. Like we know better than that now. But back then when we didn't know no better, that's what we did. So we would get high and go get at the enemigos, man. We would go get at the opposition. We would smoke a dime stick. One dime stick could get 4 or 5 people. That's how strong the shit was back then. It wasn't like this new wave whack. We smoke one dime stick, pass it on. We roll pin joints. Like you can roll 2 dime sticks. I mean 2 joints out of a dime. They be pin joints and pass them around. And everybody would be cuckoo. That's why they named it cuckoo in one while. We would go crazy. Just hey, Zuda bang, fry. Cuckoo, you would lose your mind. And it really numbs your brain, like it numbs you to whatever going on. You don't care. You don't care what you're doing. So it was easy for us to go put in work because we didn't care because we was full of that fry. Smoke your dime stick, jump in the car with them pistols and go ride out and go to the other side of town and do something you ain't got no business doing. And that's what we used to do. We called them field trips, man. We would take them field trips. Yes, I didn't put in work for mine. You know what I'm saying? A lot of fools bang their gang. I mean, they rep their gang, but they don't bang for it. I banged for mine when I was claiming it. I wasn't just claiming no shit. I was putting on. Nothing to brag about because it's stupid. Very, very stupid. Now that I'm grown. But that's how I first started playing with it. I really was scared of it back then. So later on in life, I run into my cousin Omar. That's gonna be the story time. Omar gonna be the story time. But anyway, I run into my cousin Omar, and I'm playing with the Tony at this time. I'm not smoking no juice. The juice was like 93, 94. Young nigga shit with my crib partners, Trigger and all them boys. We was playing with the wacky every now and then and OG Metal like them. But that was like a once in every blue moon, once every like on a Friday we might go one day out the month and go get it and go put it in work. Or maybe twice out the month go get a dime stick. That wasn't no all the time thing. Me and Bernard, we would go out there, shoot out there and get us a dime stick. Come back down certain streets, start busting, pow, 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 pow. Man, try to get something. But later on, I had started playing with the Tony like 1998, 99. You know what I'm saying? Played with the Tony from 98 to 2000, like 2 years straight. Me and some of my partners, the dude I told y'all I beat up the 2 brothers, Reginald and Ed. Them hard niggas, they got me on that bullshit. That shit was trash. Like, should have never did it, but I did it playing with them fools. But and so when I run into my kinfolk, I had been looking for my kinfolk Omar for like 4 or 5 years because I heard he was on. I wasn't on. I'm out there jacking. I'm broke, hitting licks, doing whatever, trying to get paid. And I heard my kinfolk booming over there in Bertrand. I heard he in the East Bertrand over there got it sold up, getting us some money. So I can't find the fool, so I finally run into him in the Grove. That's another story time too. I think I told that story time. I might tell it later on. But anyway, I tell that story time tomorrow. But anyway, I I run into my kinfolk, and he don't know. He don't know that I'm playing with my nose. Because it's a secret. You know, when you're a dope fiend, you don't want nobody to know you're trying to hide it. That's a dope fiend drug, man. So I'm gonna call a spade. All you powder heads, man. You're dope fiends, man. I was a dope fiend. You know, it is what it is. Because you fiend for it, fool. That's why you still doing it. But anyway, I was ashamed, so I didn't let him know that I was doing it. So this particular night, we about to get ready to go to the Too Short concert. This when he giving me the game right there too. He got me in the grove with him. He got me sitting down showing me how to trap because I didn't know how to trap. I didn't know nothing about putting it on the scale and bagging it up and dipping the stick and putting it in the fall and selling it. I didn't know none of that. All I knew how to do was catch the dough. And they said, give me a dime, hand him a dime through the square because it was already cut up, bagged up for me when I worked from Heavy Low and Charles Jr. them over there. So he's showing me how to bust it down, how to do the bust down, how to do the math and what you're supposed to get up out of it and what grams is weighing. What he taught me the game. He gave it all to me. But in the mix, he started trying to pass me this juice, and I'm like, nah, I don't smoke that. I don't smoke no juice no more. I'm through with it. I don't play with the juice, but I might hit it one time and then hand it back, and I'd be high. I'd be high as all I do. So I was scared of it. I was like, nah, I ain't doing all that. So, but it's been a minute since I got me some of what I do. You know what I'm saying? There's some of this candy, this nose candy, this booger sugar. So this particular night, Too Short came. I don't know if y'all remember. It was I want to say 99. It might have been 2000 going into 99. It was 2000. Yeah, it was 2000 because Lil Bro Kid is 2000. So Too Short coming to the Spot Club. I remember. Oh, he was coming somewhere. And every them niggas that went and jumped clean. Boom, boom, knocked out some fists. And I had some leather pants at the crib. I'm like, hey, man, shoot me to the crib. Let me get these leather pants. I got knocked off a bad shirt and some tennis shoes to go with it. I'm like, I'm going to throw my leather pants on with it. So he like, man, we shoot to the crib. I jump fly and we shoot to the south. He like, man, I'm gonna shoot to the south. I'm gonna get some drink. I'm gonna go holler at my partner them. So I'm like, all right, bet. So we pull up on Linway. He jump out. He go in there and get him yellow some drink. They come back out, baby bar, full of that bar, full of straight activists. Wasn't none of that high tech and watching. They drank straight act back then. Baby bottle, full of act. Like, huh, man, pour it, man. It's like a 16 or something. I don't know what he said it was. I don't drink. I don't drink this shit. So he like, all right, bet he busted you. He finna shoot up down Malcolm. I said, oh, hold on, hey, make shoot to the east real quick. Let me have my people. They owe me some bread. He like, your people? Who's your people? I'm like, man, just shoot to the east. So I tell him how to get on Hamilton. We pull up Hamilton over there, and I jump out, point to the house, tell him it's this house. He's like, yo, you know them niggas? I'm like, yeah. He's like, how you know them niggas? Man, don't worry about it. I let man just pull up, let me out. And so instead of me getting out, going to the front door, I go to the side of the house. I go get served. I go get served. You know, Hamilton used to have them 5 for the 100. I go over there and get 5 of them quarters for the 100, man. You know what I'm saying? And jump back in the car. He looking at me like, man, what you doing? What you do? I said, man, I just went and picked up some money from my partner. So he turned around and looked at me. He said, man, I ain't even gonna say the dude's name because I don't know if he wanted his name. He said it back then, but anyway, JJ, or John, you know what I'm saying? Like, John, your people. I'm like, yeah. He like, nigga, that's my partner. So he get out and go to the door, knock on the door. Fool come to the door, go in the house, he come back out. He said, nigga, you just bought some powder, nigga. You snort powder? Nigga looked at me, looked down on me, talk bad to me. Nigga, that's crack. Nigga, we don't, real niggas use crack to make their pockets fat. We don't snort that blah. He going hard on me, grilling me. Fool shoot me back to the north, drive me out. Yeah, fool, get out, fool. Like, I don't play like that. I don't get out, bro. You'll steal from me, do that type of shit. In my head, I'm like, nigga, I just seen you buy some syrup, some dodo, and you smoking whack. Nigga, you doing 3 drills. I'm doing 1, but I'm the dope fiend. But all right, nigga, I get out the car and go in the house. You know what I'm saying? I ain't doing no tripping. I'm cripping. You know what I'm saying? I go back in the crib. Sit in the house about 3-4 days. Now I'm thinking like, damn, I'm missing this money because I was out there in the grove. I was getting money with him. I was hustling. You know, I was trapping. I was getting money. So I called the fool. He like, what's up? I said, man, you tripping still? He like, nah, you tripping. You still tripping? I'm like, nah, I ain't tripping. Pull up on him. I pull up on him. Fool said that. We talked for about 20 minutes by snorting powder and by doing it. And he like, man, yeah, man, like, we don't do that over here, bro. Like, here, smoke you some juice. And he slid the juice and hit the juice. So after that, now he leaving me in the spot. He burning off all night. I'm up there hustling. And I'm trying to stay woke. And I'm started rolling these pen joints of this juice, smoking. And it ain't like back in the 90s. You know what I'm saying? It's trash. Like, I can smoke it down by myself and still be coherent, like working the trap and all that. But that's how I got in the mix of smoking every day and hooked on it like that, playing with this fool in this spot, and him showing me the game. Smoking the trash. And I smoked the trash from 2000 to 2008, man. Almost 8 years straight, man. But if I wasn't in jail, then I was smoking because I became the juice man. That's one of my charges. If y'all want to know what I went to TDC for, I went to TDC in 2008 this last time for possession of phencycline, which is PCP, which is water. I had 2 ounces of whack when they hit the trap, which wasn't nothing. That was trash. Like that should have been in the stash. My little partners, I don't know what happened. I can't even blame Cool. Y'all know Cool. Coach Cool, that's my little nigga, man. That's who was in the spot with me. That's who was getting money with me. I had him up there, boom. He was getting his money, man. He was hustling like a mug, and I was just leaving the juice up there. But he was controlling the dough. He was controlling the whole house. You know what I'm saying? I was barely even coming up there. Cool, getting some money up there. I left him the dough. Some of my partners would come through. I had like Ty come up there and hustle, and Hookie came up there and hustled with him, and I come up there and hustle with him. But really, Cool was doing his thing up there. I can't blame Cool. I had a New Orleans young nigga up there too. Cool had got cut to this young nigga that he liked it, man, from New Orleans, and the young nigga was up there holding it down. I think the little nigga from New Orleans left the whack because we had a stash spot in the house, so they know when hell when they hit the house, the law was supposed to find that whack, man. But anyway, yeah, that's what you know. What I'm saying I was the whack man. In case y'all wondering, when I be capping about all this money and all this stuff I was doing, I was the whack man of the North, man. I had the North on lock. Ask a friend, ask your homeboy, ask your homegirl about me. I see on my TikTok, they saying they don't know who I am. They like, man, I'm capping, and they think the story times be BS. But man, I tell you, I say names for a reason, man. I'm saying somebody's name so y'all can go ask somebody in the story about. Hey, somebody know who I'm saying. Y'all know Coach Cool. He be all over YouTube and Instagram and Facebook boxing with the kids, man. Ask him about it. Y'all know 9-4. Y'all see me talking to certain people in these comments. They saying they know me. And hey, man, another thing I want to say, when I'm telling these story times, we ain't no need to say no names. We ain't trying to incriminate nobody. I know everything that happened to me. I know who did it. I know who I did it to, and I know how it happened. If I don't say their name, because 9 times out of 10, it could be incriminating. So that's why I'm not saying their name. So for y'all to go put the names in the comments, that's incriminating somebody. We don't do that over here, man. We hood the stories. We just talking about what happened in the past, man. We not trying to get nobody in no trouble, man. Like, all this stuff is over 25 years ago, man. 20 years, 25, 26 years. Some of us older than that. Some of us almost 30 years. So we don't want nobody to go to jail for nothing that happened 30 years ago. So if y'all know who did it, if I ain't saying their name and y'all know, just put a laugh in the comment like, oh yeah, I know who that was. You can say it like that. You know what I'm saying? I'll be like, I already. Or you can say, I know who you talking about. You know what I'm saying? But don't put their name in the comment, man. I mean, I ain't got no hard feelings for nothing I did. I did a whole bunch of stuff to people. I ain't got no hard feelings who did something to me. If you did something to me, if you got at me, hey man, it was all in the game. That was part of it. You know what I'm saying? That was part of living the street life, man. We was getting it in, rough, ragged, and raw. You got at me, I got at you. You know what I'm saying? I got at them. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, but back to the point of the story, man. I had to just get that out. Man, I hit that button, hype button, man. I'm just rambling on, man. But that's how I got on that clanker, man. I got out of prison in 2011, man. I ain't touched it, man. I went to prison. I got locked up in August of 2008. I haven't touched it since August of 2008, man. I ain't did no drugs, man. I don't. I take that back. I popped some models when I got shot that day in the South. That was the only time the only drugs I ever did since 2008. I popped like 2 or 3 models with my partner. We were drinking a gin, popping whole ass models, and a nigga shot me in my leg and they tried to steal the car. But besides that, nah, we don't do no drugs. We don't condone in that, man. I just do a little drinking on the weekend, recreational. And y'all hear me, my voice, my throat be rash, been crunching. I be doing all that because I have sinuses, man. My sinuses is real bad. Like, and then where I work at, I drive a concrete truck, so it's dust all day blowing in my face. So when I get out of work, all this be congested. I can take Claritin and all that. In the morning time when I won't sniffle or my nose won't be running at nothing all day. And it's like, as soon as I get off from the dust all day, it hit me. Like, I'll be like, man, my nose running, my nose sniffling. So bear with me with the sniffling, man. I'm trying to get it down to a minimum. I'm even trying to get the fidgeting down, the touching myself. That's really just the nervous tick, man. You know, I be nervous in front of this camera, man. You know, real gangsters don't get in front of the camera. We used to do, but I'm not no real gangster no more. I'm a paw. So I can get in front of this camera and tell y'all some of this good old gangsterism from back in the 80s and 90s and early 2000s. But let me quit rambling on, man. This story time going too long. That being said, peace. I'm going to bring out a story time, man, about when Omar got kidnapped. That's another story time.